Today, the volatility of sterling was at its highest since the fallout from the Brexit referendum in 2016, after the British government's fiscal plan alarmed investors and sent the pound to a record low against the dollar. Early today, the pound hit a record low of $1.03 in Asian trading before regaining some ground and stabilising at around $1.08, which is still well below where it was on Friday morning before the government unveiled its mini-budget. Finance Minister Kwasi Kwarteng, who unveiled the mini-budget on Friday, full of tax cuts and very few details on how the government would fund them, doubled down at the weekend on his pledge to cut taxes and shrugged off the impact of short-term market reactions.
Well, I don't know that much about its impact on the public finances, but what I do know is it's clearly just aimed at supporting Tory donors. I mean, it's robbing from the poorest in society and just giving the money to the richest. It's complete nonsense. And looking at the way the pound has been going today, it's going to end up in a complete catastrophe. I suspect the impact is going to be fairly disastrous. Imports are obviously going to go up in price. Exporting is going to be more difficult. Added to that, the effects of Brexit, which are coming down the line straight for us, and I think we're going to be in serious trouble over the next couple of years.
Well, I've been here 4 weeks, so the change in exchange rate is around about 5%. So I get 5% more. Enables me to buy another pint.
Jason Emery, a programme manager for an IT firm in the City of London, said he believed a recession would come, but was unsure on the long-term outlook.
I think it's obvious that there's some sort of recession coming, right, if it's not already here. We just have to work through it. I think arguably you have to keep spending to try and bring it back, but it's difficult to see. It depends on how long it lasts. I think if we can get through Christmas and Q1, it might be all right. Who knows?
This is the problem, right? You take a Labour government would go down the spending route. Does that actually generate growth? Does that take out a recession? The Conservative route is always going to take you to tax cuts and use that so that the public has got more money to spend. I think the problem is what data is there to actually say whether one of those is going to be successful. I don't think there is, so it is a gamble either way. So, we'll just have to see whether... I certainly don't know what the answer is, and I suspect that economists will have different views on whether taking a tax-cutting route or taking a more Labour-type spending route is the route. But, it's a wait and see, I think.
Yeah. A spokesman for Prime Minister Liz Truss said earlier today that the British government does not comment on market moves and is sticking to its fiscal plan laid out last week. The so-called mini-budget is designed to snap the economy out of a period of double-digit inflation, driven by surging energy prices and a 15-year run of stagnant real wage growth. In total, the plans will require an extra £72 billion of government borrowing over the next 6 months alone.